Alright, today I'm gaming with Rin. We're back to our normal schedule, I suppose. Relatively normal. I still haven't decided if I want to do my podcast again or just playing games, so I'm still chilling out a little bit, still playing games. Today I'm just going to fix up my water city, I think. We're gonna chill out, do some building, not worry too much about exploration or quests. I don't feel like doing any combat-y type things. Offline, I did a little bit of work on the front of the gate area. That I don't think I show you. And I widened this bridge. So it's more of like a central square type area instead. And then I fixed up the center lobby here with the well. I moved the well from the farm over to here. And I added the stairs. So I think I was thinking of working on this and making this my Alchemist workshop in this town. So I'm going to work on this building today. I could also work on this side, which was going to be the blacksmith shop. And the blacksmith's house behind it. Down, I was going to convert this into a housing for the blacksmith family. So we might do either of those two things today. So we're going to start out by going to sleep because it's dark. Can't do much out at night. I'm still sleeping in this house. For now. You can let me sleep? Did I assign the bed to someone else? Is that why it's not letting me sleep? Uh... I'm gonna have to go up here. Sleep in this cot. I'm gonna sleep in this cot even though it's owned by Nameless One. Whatever. Morning. Alright. So, what do we need to do? I think first I need to make the space bigger. So, hold on, let me get my building supplies. See what I got. Sorry, I borrowed your bed. I hope you didn't mind. So yeah, we're gonna need a lot of stuff. We can make some more. Yeah, we're gonna need shell limestone. Okay, let's start by gathering some of that. Oops, wrong button. Standard pile here that I steal from. It's nice that it respawns when you log in the game, so I have a new gathering spot every single time I log in. I mean, obviously not realistic in real life. Once the quarry's gone, the quarry's gone. But hey, there's only so much simming we can do, right? The point of this is a design and exploration, right? At least that's what I always thought it was. Okay, so do I want to make the alchemy out of stone or wood? Hmm. We have floating dirt mounds here. Alright, we got about 100. That should be good to start with. Okay, so I also have to close off the gate on this other side. So the gatehouse is currently blocked. So I was thinking of just enclosing this entire space into a little workshop on this side. So the lowercase of this is currently a combination of wood and stone. So maybe I should make up some stones.
Hi.
Howdy there. Okay, so we got make a couple of those. And then some of that, and then we'll figure out what we need as we start building. Okay. So the gate looks like it was stone on the bottom. Or no, it was all stone. So maybe I should put that in first. Let me just clean this part up. Remove the rubble, rebuild the floor and the wall. Alright, good enough. And then we have this little corner here. That was wax. Oh, it was a beehive. Okay. So let's fix the floor. And we're snapping. Right? Alright, so then we're gonna put this wall back in. I think it's about yay high. And it comes out about 2. It didn't have to come out 2, but I suppose I can put that solid wall there. And then we have, on this side, I was gonna do a sort of like a open workshop, so where you can sort of see the counter. And sort of build a window sort of around it, like a service window. Okay, and then I can put wood around that. Nope. No, undo that. Place that one up higher. We have one block up there. It's missing. happened there? There we go. So we have this sort of shape, and then we got this underneath. Go yay high. Alright, and then I'm gonna have to go up in here and remove this wall. So all this stuff's kind of in the way. And then we're going to remove this wall. We're gonna build stairs down. Yeah, we don't need this wall at all. Gotta remove the window manually. Get that out. Might keep this one window, but we'll double check that in a second. Yeah, we'll bring it back up that far. Okay, so now I'm gonna get rid of these. Okay. Now we're gonna build stairs down. Oops. Underneath. Okay, and then we gotta go, fix this broken floor up a little. I think we'll leave this. Okay, so we're going to put stone floors here, I think. Okay, and then we step down here into this space. And then we're gonna have a window wall on this side. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put like that. Oops. And then we're gonna fill this hole in. I'll leave that one open like that for now. Although honestly, I don't think I need a window there. But whatever. So we have this guy. So now we have this whole open space for a workshop. Maybe I'll make that stone. Alright. And then I think we can put just a little flat layer across. No. We would. Okay, and then I just need flat roof. Uh, I need to go get the roof pieces. Shit. I'm surprised it's letting me undo the build action while not in build mode. I'll have to put that back in a second. I need the roof pieces. I need clay for that. Do I have any clay here? I do not. I have to go back to the other city unless we just build it out of wood. I should probably go grab clay then. Okay, so we got this space back. I just have to rebuild this section because I screwed that up. Alright. Oh, hold on. There we go. Alright, so we got that space. I even could lower this a bit. And then make this a proper doorway on this side. Like so. Alright, and this is the workspace. I should make this wood. So we have a space here to build a little alchemist workshop and a laboratory. So we're gonna need to grab. Let's get rid of this. So we're gonna put the real millstone in here. I was gonna build this side into the living quarters. So maybe a mini kitchen below and upstairs a little bedroom space. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. So I'm gonna need to get the alchemists, like their actual construction stuff. So we need his mill, we need his laboratory things, his millstone. So we'll grab some of that. See what we can bring over. We're not abandoning the fort, but we're providing an alternative housing space. Like I can put half of the like the alchemist apprentice out there if I want. What happened here? Which one was that wall broken? I'll have to look at that later. Alright, so we need clay. We need clay. Whoops. I have about 30 left over here. What else we got? We need stuff to build your things. We're working on your stuff today. So, we're gonna need a lot of things. We gotta get the 8 fabrics. We'll do one thing at a time. Let's start with the alchemy station. So we need 20 bricks and a cauldron. That's gonna be the hardest thing. So we're gonna probably need to do a lot of clay today. So we'll go grab some of that. I don't think we have 20 bricks. Yeah. Okay. So take the 30 clay that I have right now and start making clay bricks. And I'm gonna go grab more clay, which I believe is, if I recall correctly, it's somewhere on this wall. Yeah, you see over there? You see it on the wall over there. Or on the side of the mountain over here. So the question is, how do we get up to it? Alright. And that kinda does it. In the side of this mountain, is there a lower hanging closet over here? Yeah, over here. I guess I should gather as much as possible so I don't have to keep running back and forth. At least it's a fairly large deposit. 200 might be enough. Whoops, for now. Okay. So we're gonna go back to our home here. Okay, so what else did you need? You needed nails, wood planks, copper bars, and a cauldron. Cauldron. I don't think I had a spare cauldron, but let me double check. I did have a spare cauldron. Oh, it's a kettle. My bad. But we have nails. So we need a cauldron. It's usually on the very bottom, the tools and components section. Iron, copper, and bone meal. Iron, copper, and bone meal.
Welcome.
So I'm gonna give the daughter the workshop in the sea village. But we're not working on her today, we're working on him. See how far we get. Bone meal. Okay. We're doing this. And then we're doing nails. A bunch. Alright, and I said I needed wood planks. Which I usually leave on this thing. Okay. And we just need the bricks. Okay, so what do we need for this? An athanor and glass and scientific instruments. Can I make scientific instruments now? After I found it once? Bronze bars, glass, and charcoal. Bronze bars, glass, and charcoal. Do I have glass in here? I have some glass. Charcoal. And bronze bars.
Hello.
Alright. Okay, so we need one of these. Now we're gonna need more bronze bars and more glass. So we're gonna make a thing of bronze bars. Let me get the bricks and we'll do the first things first. Might have to go mining for more materials. Okay, so now we have about 20. Okay. We got this one. We need flintstone for this one. And we're gonna need more for that. Okay, so let's get the bronze bricks going. Copper, iron. And this thing has to go to change recipe to bronze bars. And we need charcoal. Okay, we're gonna be at a 10. I'm gonna put the glass over here for a second. Okay, so we got one thing. I need flintstones. Flintstones. Do we have flintstones? Not much. Okay, so I know there's some right outside our gate. That should be enough. Okay. Now we need to do a iron bars and fabric. Feet fabrics. A wheel as well for power. Fabrics. We have no fabrics right now. Okay, I should go check the farm and get that running. That'll give me exactly 8 fabrics. So we're gonna need more flax. This is gonna be dangerous trying to do this at night. Alright, I guess I should go to sleep. Let me borrow your bed. Okay. I'm gonna go make more of those. Da-da-da. Alright, go with that. How are we doing on bricks? Might be a while. I think there's only one guy we haven't saved yet, which I should at around some point. Just go save the blonde bard boy. I think he was blonde, right? Or did I? I can't remember if I did. Oh, this is gonna be a while. It's gonna be another 8 minutes. Alright, let's see. What else do we want? Do we want a table? Or a counter? Maybe something basic. Resin and wood logs? Alright. That's a long table space I put into the wall. make a counter in front of the shop, and then where are the lights? I'm using these steel, coal, and flammable goo. Steel, coal, and flammable goo. I got one steel left. Do I have any more coal? I might have to go grab coal. Yeah, I don't think I have coal. This isn't coal, is it? It's obsidian? And this is granite? Okay, so we'll go back with that for now. Put those in, and then we'll come back. Okay, so... what I was thinking is I was gonna put this table down below here. And sort of put it into the wall on both sides. That would let me. Not gonna let me? Sort of, so we can give it kind of a ledge. On both sides. Yep, so it sort of like bounds it a little bit. It's sort of I would have liked for it to stick out a little bit more than that even. Maybe if I can get it more on this side. Here. Okay, and then we're gonna go... okay, I'm gonna pick this up for a sec. I'm gonna make sure this goes all the way down. Stick it out. Okay, and then I was gonna go put that table back in. Underneath, as sort of like a counter. As far back as it'll let me put it, I guess. Right, so that's your shop front. And then, yeah, so it's just a little ledge here. I guess we can walk to the wall. Something didn't quite work here. Yeah, okay. So there. Like so. Right, so now we have sort of a ledge here. Like a shop ledge. Now, let's remove this. I'm gonna get rid of the moss somehow here. I think the only way of doing that is to like rebuild the floor. Well, we don't want the moss on the floor. Okay. I don't care if there's some, I guess, along the wall. That kind of looks odd. So let's get rid of it. Alright. Then we have this thing. I think we could put right in the corner here. There. And then I'll see if I can fit the other one in this space. Or if I have to turn it, throw it against this wall. Alright, and then we had the millstone thing. I think I'm going to put that up on this wall, or up on this section. I'm going to put it over here for now. Over there. And then we're going to fill this. We're going to fill this in, or we'll at least put the floor down. At least one level lower. Like here, right? If we put the mill down in that lower space. Okay. So now we need the windmill, and I also need the ceiling. I forgot. So we're doing the roofs. We're just going to do a flat roof on this side. Like so. So then from the outside, it looks like that. If we keep the existing building, we've just added a shop box on the side here. Do I want to keep this grate, or do I want to get rid of this grate? Do we really need a grate down? If I get rid of it, I won't be able to place it, because it's going to be expensive to do a grate, so why don't we just leave it for now? Alright, so we got our alchemist shop over here. We're gonna start. We still need the rest of the devices, and I think I had a stove to start as kitchen on this side. And a chair. And then that was all the stuff I had right now. So, put this guy in here, on the corner. We're gonna put a chair in front of the counter here, in the corner. Okay. Now, what do I want to do for a second floor? I also have to fix that. So we got... how do I snap that properly? And get up there? I might have to build a temporary ledge so I can get up there. So I'll do... nope. I'm gonna stack up on that. Alright, so we're gonna have to come out further than that. Going away, it's not gonna be permanently there. Why are you giving me troubles jumping onto that? For fuck's sake. Okay, that's better. If I can land on it properly. Alright. We're going up to the roof to repair the roof, because the roof's pretty damaged. Doesn't quite work. Should we get individual blocks? I'm not entirely sure why that's not fixing. How do I get this to go down? I want it to go down. Down? How's that look? A lot better. Okay. We got a space here too. Great, awesome. So that's repaired. We'll look it over here. That looks better. Cool. Now we've added this. Do I want to... bring it up one more? So that the edge is sort of covered? Or do I want to get rid of the regular wood here and replace it with roof? And it's going to be roof now instead. So I'm this way and this way. Yeah, we're trying to get that space, no? How's that look? A little bit better? Why does that have a slight edge only there? Is that supposed to be a roof block? Like so? Good enough? Okay. So I think we fixed the roof there. It's a little bit better. There's a little bit of something missing here. Is that a rock? Slightly too far? Close step. Just the one. And then it goes away. There's a slight roof angle that we need there. How's that look? A little bit better? I feel like there should be one more on top too, maybe? Like so? And on this side? Came down too far. Okay, we'll go. Like that. Okay. Now let's go back and look to see if our bricks and our bars are done. And then we might have to go back mining. Where were we? So we need our fabric, our clay bricks, and our bronze, was it? Okay. I think that's more than enough bricks. Okay. And then we had our Oh, I need glass too, huh? Where did I make glass? I don't remember. Is it here? It was just metal sheets. Yeah, it's the only recipe here. So I have 5 glass. Here. Not here. Okay, it's here. And you need sand for that. Should have plenty of sand. Yeah. Take a huge chunk of that. We can make tons of glass. We'll make a bunch of glass there. We're gonna need to get more coal. Because we're gonna need lighting. So what did you need? You needed 2 iron bars. Improved millstone. Shell limestone. And more glass. Okay, so shell limestone, more glass. And the iron bars.
Hello.
I'm running out of space in our inventory. Okay. So we need shell limestone. You know the only place to get that is over... Where's this one? The gem. Lucky catch. The hand pan provides us the same coffee. Okay, well, we'll eventually do this stuff. We did have some stuff that we didn't do. But today I feel like building, so we're gonna build. Still building this thing. Okay. So we need this thing. No, this thing. And we need this thing, which is more glass. Go back to steel. I think that's enough glass for now. Okay, and then we go back to production place. So that gives us our millstone. And we're gonna go the wind sails. Should be the big, large water wheel. What do I need for this? Copper bars again. We're out of copper bars.
Okay.
Okay, we have enough for now, but we're running low. Okay, so I got everything except for the power, which I have to decide which power I want to do, but I'm going to take a look at what's in the river, because I think the water wheel makes sense, right? Lowering this dude's bed. We are still working on this. So I can see we have a large water wheel right now that is not turning because it's not really connected to anything. So I might have to replace the whole thing with the new water wheel. Okay. But first, let's see if we can throw this in here. I can sort of like... Want to put it on an angle? Or do I want to just make it straight? And center it on this wall. Wrong button. Like so. I feel like it sticks out a bit. What if I put this one here? Because it kind of is the same height as the... Like that. And then... this one beside it. Under here. This one kind of makes sense going on an angle if I can get a good angle, but I think it fits a little bit nicer in this corner. Like, you can still step down here to do what you need to do there. And you still have the staircase coming down here. But I could center it a little bit more. Around the window. Yeah, because it fits a little flatter against the wall. How about there? So then you sit, you do your thing, and then you can mix. They ask for shit, you can just turn around and you can mix your medicines. Okay. Now in here, I'm going to put this down in this lower space. And then we're going to... So we want the ladder. Should I put it on an angle or... against the back wall? We'll have like there. You know what? I can move it a little bit forward more. That did not get evened. We're trying to even it in the available space, but towards this side. Like so. So you have a little lower space down here to step, you climb up your ladder, you dump your thing into the mill, and then it turns and rolls. Okay. Now this corner, we want to build up. You need some sort of loft. Like in the other alchemist shop, I have a ladder up to a loft. I'm gonna do wood floor, I think. It didn't go outside, did it? Because we don't want the wood piercing through the side of the wall there. Okay, we're good. Okay, so now we gotta get up there somehow. So you want to do stairs. You want to do stairs like up here. Like, we can do a platform. I can move the door slightly to the left. Or to this side. So I can put a... So I kind of feel like the stairs up has to go on this side. Maybe around this doorway. We don't have a lot of space to work with here. I feel like that's in the way. Like I can make it wind around. I don't like it. We'd have to go back at least one more. Like there. And then I'd have to wind it around that way. Which means I'm taking away part of this stone thing, which I suppose we could do. There's a little bit of space here to go back. Nope. Not a lot of space to go back. I don't need this stone here, do I? I just have to close this in with wood. Like so. And then we have a flat space here for a floor. Alright, and then do I want to do a ladder up to a loft space here? like I want to do a pillar that goes up, and then a pillar that goes up. And then you'll just have like stairs and a loft, or like a winding around. So then this whole area becomes floor. It's like a kind of bridge that we're at a... I need a ladder. I need to see how tall that ladder is going to be. I'm just going to take this away and I'm going to go try and get my ladder. So we need more of this as well. Oh, let me look at the water wheel before I go back. I think it's the big one we want. We gotta get rid of that thing. I can leave this piece. But we're gonna go replace the water wheel with a functioning water wheel. And then we need a ladder. So give me the water wheel. Okay. And then we're gonna need a ladder. And we're gonna need more of the tropical wood. Oh, we're out of tropical wood. Okay, we'll have to go get more of that. I think I have some, I might have some here, but I'm not entirely sure. We do. Okay, good. Now I need you to make me a ladder, man. Right? Okay, let me put the water wheel on first.
Hello.
Alright, so we're putting this on this wall. And we wanted it centered here. Do I have to drop it lower? Does it function? Oh no! Pick it up. We gotta lower it, I think. Please let me with face for a second. Alright. I also fix the other side of that wall. Okay, so we want it to be lower, I think, so it's in the water. And it's kind of like towards the center. How's that? I don't think it's running. It is in the water though. Do I have to do like a water feature to have water falling on it, like a real water wheel? Or does it just have to sit in the water? Insufficient force. Stock up the factory. Force is... yeah, so it's not running right now. Like, the way water wheels work is they're supposed to, like, use the river power, right? Like, the flow of the river is what's supposed to be. So it's like, how far into the river does it have to be? Does it not function? I might have to put the windmill on as well. I guess I can throw it on one of the sides of the building. Just because the water wheel doesn't really spin, does it?
Hey.
So theoretically, the movement of the river that it's sitting in is what's supposed to be spinning it? Spinning it? Like, you could have water falling on it, but you could also have water pushing the pedals at the bottom as the water moves. So, okay, we might have to go get a windmill too. And maybe I'll throw it on the front or... okay, deal with that in a second. Just because the windmill we know works. So we're figuring out the ladder. So how tall is the ladder? Okay, so we gotta turn that around. It's ideally gonna be here, right? In the middle. And we're gonna climb up that yay high. That's gonna be problematic. Alright, so we're gonna pick that up. We're gonna get rid of all this stuff. Nope. We don't need this corner. Oops. Keep in the doorway. We can push all the... whoops. Push this all the way back. Nope. Nope. Point at the right thing. Cool. Alright. And then we'll put this back. Alright. So our ladder has to go up yay high. I guess we can just throw it on here. Like, directly. Okay, and then we have it need a slight overhang, I guess, that we can jump to the left. So it has to be like here. Okay. This is gonna be like a bedroom loft. And we're gonna need steps up to that. I'm gonna need more of that. We can do like a... make them walk around from this side. Put it against this wall. And then we'll put it around at about that height. I can build up, like steps up. Okay, hold on. We're gonna need more stuff.
Hi.
So this guy. You wanna go up and then back down, right? I don't like how they, like, put this crazy shit on the side. And then turn this back down. Like so. Can I get onto that? No, I have to do lower. So, can I move this? On this side? Like, here? Right against the wall? Alright, and then I just have to like bring it out one more. No, hold on. Maybe it has to be like that far away for me to be able to jump up on it? I'm gonna check. No, it's fine. Okay, so then we bring this out and across. We're just gonna bring a line of this across. And what is all this lower? Why are you putting all these little lower hang things? Don't like it. I need something to pull, like. To support that. Okay, and then I can pick this up and turn it. I'm gonna move it even further. Like right beside this. And then I gotta make sure this. This should be at the same position now. It should be like on this side here, right? Alright, well I gotta fix up the stairs, I think. It's not very even. So I'm gonna get rid of this for a second. I think I'm just gonna build it flat across because I don't like the stairs. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's just build this thing flat. I don't like how it puts all the little embellishments on the edging. Oh, we're trying to fill that in. Cool. So now we got cross, and then I need it to go up. So we can do a stairs here. Any stairs on this direction. Okay, and then we'll have to push this a little bit back. Okay, and then we gotta do flat. All the way back. Like so. We have a little bedroom space here, so enough for at least a couple beds. And then this has to go all the way back to the wall. Now I want this to be flat also. And then we're gonna do a this. Like so. I'm gonna get rid of this edge under here, maybe. By doing that, I actually gotta. I don't care if it has edging on this side, but it'll finish it off. Come on. Very annoying. Right, so we have a little space here for a kitchen, which actually would be nice if I can even raise this one more. Is it a pain? Can't do that, can I? We can if I just push this stair back a little. Um, I can't see anymore, so we're gonna have to go to bed, huh? So we'll step up here and then finish stepping up in this direction. But we gotta go fix all that shit up. But I can't see at night. I don't have proper lighting in there yet. We're gonna have to get coal first. That's not there yet. Alright, we're almost done with the inside sort of structure. Then we gotta add railings and bring over beds and furnitures. So I like the tilt here. I like the ladder beside the pillar and this sandwich between the two pillars. And the storage behind, flour and stuff. Alright, but we gotta fill this stuff in. So I'm gonna put a railing here, I think. Across that space. And then we're gonna step up. That's not the brick I intended to work with there. Okay, so we want to go up. So we got a flat step up here. And then we're going across here. We'll do like a double step. Alright, so we step up here, this goes away. Okay. That's not so bad. Yeah. And then I want to bring this up one more. What's this under here? Like, I don't understand all this overhang bit. You're adding all these, like, spiky, pillory type things, and I don't get it. Where's it coming from? Oh, hold on, that one can stay. Still feel like it should go up more. I'll leave that one. Why is this one spiked? Wants me to do a flat floor across there. Like so. That's a little bit better. Yeah. I can even get a little bit more artsy and do like... I'll put some of the little spike things back, maybe. It gets weird when you have too many of them, though. Now it looks like I should have a pillar down on this corner, too. How far in does this wall go? Not very. I don't like it. We'll just leave it as is. Built attached to the side wall. I can even remove parts of this. We're attaching it out from the wall there. Should put a wall down this way. Like so. So it's being supported by the stone wall instead. We got this chair thing in the corner, which we don't really need, but we can just... And do a little bit less. Okay, so we got a little alcove there. And a kitchen space over here. And then a work space here. And a sail space over there. Kind of feel like I want to close this space off. Like so. It's a little bit too much. Like so. So we're trying to make it support the little kitchen corner. And sort of, we can put a doorway maybe in here. So we can close off this private kitchen space. And then we're going to raise this floor up. Around this central well thing. Right? And we'll leave this one going down into this space. So we have a kitchen nook. And I can even... No, we'll leave it as is. So that's fine. So we have a kitchen space. We can put a door to this kitchen. And we just have to build him like a table or something. And then we have over here, he wants to go to the bed space. We're gonna have a railing, I think, on both sides. Oh, we gotta get rid of this, so. Nope. Okay, and then stairs up here. Another railing over here, I guess. Can I make this flat? Kinda don't want... Like so. Do I even need that? Can I push that back further? Like so. That looks a little nicer. Alright, and that's enough space, I think, for 2 beds. Pretend they're a married couple or something. Him and his apprentice. Or I can just put the apprentice lady herself. Okay. I don't think I need this, do I? Yeah. Okay, you gotta have that one, but not this one. Alright. So I need railings, 2 railings, 2 beds, a table, and 2 chairs. And a door. We can get some of the stuff from here. So, the basic stuff is here. And that's the table and the chairs. So, crude table, 2 stools. I need 2 beds, so we're gonna need all that stuff. But oh, and a door. I need the door here. I also have to do the outdoor door. So in the kitchen, I think I'm just gonna do simple. Like, and then against this wall I can put like a shelf or something. And then we have the, keep it simple for now. So here's the door. Which opens like so. And then you can sit and eat your whatever in the kitchen space. It's just a little kitchen space. It's just meant for preparing food and eating. And then they can keep it away from the mill by closing the door. Right? And so then you've got the mill space, which behind it is the storage for all the stuff you're milling. And you have the little millstone if you need to do something manually. And then in here is your main craft space for your alchemist. And she can sell stuff, sit here, take orders, and sell stuff while she's cooking. Okay, so we need the 2 railings, at least 2 railings. Oh, sorry, 3 railings. One for this side, one for either side of that. So 3 railings. The windmill that actually is going to do the windmill work. Which I guess I can throw on the side over here, maybe? Or over here. So a windmill, the bed, 2 beds, another door, and 3 railings. Windmill, 2 beds, 3 railings. Alright, can I get your windmill? We need more tropical wood and more wood planks. Okay, so we're gonna have to go for tropical wood before we can do that. But we can get the rest of the stuff maybe, which is the beds. I'm gonna need the string too. Is there string in there? We gotta start putting stuff down. We got too much in our inventory. Oh, shit. No, I did that wrong. What I was trying to do is put this. I got stuff that has to go in here. But no, we want... Okay, so we want beds. Beds. I think I've put one of these in there as well. And then I need a railing. 3 railings. And another door, right? 3 railings. I think we'll keep it simple. Oh, we only have enough for 1. Okay, we need tropical wood badly. And another door. Door. Let's go back with that in. And we'll go get some tropical wood. So we can finish this stuff off. Okay, so I'll start with the door, I guess. No, I want to do that. We'll leave our tools alone. And then I guess we'll do the railing next. Because it's next on the path up to the thing. Guess we're gonna want this to show up more outside. Okay. So we have a door. Just a little whatever. I think it can be like a broom closet or something over there and move that, but this goes up. And we're gonna put this. This. might be too big. I want it to go on this space. But it's like getting confused. It has to like... I don't think that's gonna be enough space for me to climb up. Yeah, no. Now we gotta figure out how to remove that. Nope. That is not gonna work. Alright, it's gonna be way too big. I can use it as an embellishment on this side, maybe. Maybe that, and then just slowly remove. Tight space. Just leave it. Kind of move it down lower. Like stick it out above the door. Or can I throw it on this edge? Like ideally I wanted it to stick like here. I try that. Alright, that works. And then now we can't fall down this side, but can I, some stuff here? I hate the edge they threw on this. Like, why all the spiky side bits? No, I don't like it. We're just gonna do that. We're gonna leave it like that. So we have one little spiky bit. Alright, now we have the ladder, which looks fine from below. I don't like the little spiky bit on the end there, though, but I don't think there's much I can do about that. Can I remove this? No, it won't let me. I'm gonna have to remove this. Try to remove this. I do that. Try that from below. So we're pasting on the side again, like so. That looks a little bit better. I still get up. Yep. Alright, so that satisfies it. I don't need more railing, I think. But I do need the windmill, so we are going to need more tropical wood. Let's put the beds in. So it's this. And where were the beds? The beds are here. So, this is literally just a bed nook. So we can do like either two beds really close together as if it's a married couple, or I can do two beds on either side. Like a bunkhouse instead, like they're bunkmates. The thingy in the middle. I'm gonna put like a candle on top of that up here. So up here is just sleeping quarters. So we're gonna need a candle, and we're gonna need the... I wonder if I should just... keep doing that. Move this across with the railing. Like so. Or should I just leave the window well for below? That's fine. Maybe we can put like a candle or something up on that shelf too, and some pots. Alright, so we're close to embellishment phase. We still need the, what's it called? The windmill. So let's put that wood. I guess I just have to chop something out here. Nothing tough. Don't walk on those things. Oh, this will put pine. Or palm. Yeah, we don't want palm, we want tropical wood. The big ones. These ones. These look like palms. I didn't get any tropical. Oh, there it was. I'm like, where was it? This one? Red and belly useful for candles and lights, and torches and things. Okay, so we need the windmill, and I still have to fix this wall, too. This. Well, like so. That's a little nicer. So today's goal is to just finish this thing off. He chased me back to the city, and we got past all the traps too. Alright, Doggo. Doggo wanted to be in the city. There we go. So our front square is almost done. We just have to finish off some of the innards and the embellishments. And the water wheel. Or sorry, the mill's functionality, I should say. Which is not the water mill, it's the windmill. I wanted the water mill to work, but it doesn't appear to work, so... Either I'm not understanding how they intended it to function, maybe they intended water to fall down from above onto it. Not entirely practical in this river sense. So, we're gonna do more wood planks. And I'm gonna put everything away. Okay. Okay, so we got our windmill. And then we need our embellishments, like, okay. I think you can make me some stuff over here. Like apothecary tools and whatnot. So we have plants. We have Like a mixing bowl or something. We can do a regular bowl. We can do... Yeah, I want this thing. Limestone. And maybe some containers. Limestone. This, that's... Mint. Clay. We need limestone. Oh, I picked it up already. Is this one? That's stone. Holy shit, we're out of space for stone. Limestone's this white one. Resin. I think I should do string and wax. Hold on. String, wax. Let's do a candle. Two. Wax. Purple go away. The glass back. We got iron bars.
Welcome.
What else do we have? What's this? Gold ore. That can go in here. I have so much stuff, but I'm just making sure I put some things down before I lose it somewhere. We have one spare fabric, some more bricks, the bone meal. This is dirt. Okay. So, I wanted your... that. Oh, that's what charcoal and glass was gonna give me. I could do those. We'll keep it simple for now. So you get the fabric back. And I have orange fabric too. We can have the planks back. Running around. Put the planks back away. And the palm wood we're not currently using. And the lime wood, or limestone can go back. Nope, not what I want to move. Just put the bricks and the nails here. Okay, twigs. Okay, so I'm going back. So our first stage of repairing the mill is almost complete. We're gonna add this. Where are we gonna put this? Is a question. On this side? Hmm.
Hello.
So, I can put it directly. Oh no, I fell in. I can't see where I'm stepping. We don't have underwater light. Shit. I'm gonna drown because I cannot see where I am. Okay. Put stairs over here so I can get out. People want to exit there, not over here for some reason. I'm gonna jump on top of the water wheel. Okay. And I want to put this up here. Not enough free space. Like so? That's the best I'm gonna be able to do right now. We're gonna pretend it's not there and that the water wheel is giving us power, huh? Now, I'm probably move that. I can't see. Let's get me over here so I can put the other candle down. Alright, so we have some light upstairs. I think I want to put the other light up here as well, not in here. Open flame in a mill is, under normal circumstances, a very bad idea because flour is flammable. But we'll pretend it's magic fire, huh? Alright, so we're gonna need some sort of lighting for in here. So we're gonna have to get coal, I think. Right, so then we have... Can barely see that. Yeah, so it's on the towards the inside of the counter. Okay, so we're gonna need lighting. We need lighting for in here and in the main room here. The hearth over here provides plenty of light for the kitchen, so I don't need to worry too much. And upstairs now has lighting. But we need something for down here in this hall, like up on this wall, and something on in here, maybe on one of these walls. So we need 2 more lights. So coal. We're gonna have to get coal from the coal mine. Oh, armor am I wearing? I'm gonna have to do this because it's in the cold area. It was... Where was it? No. Rough step. It was over here. What's that? I guess there's a marker to get to the Cyclops cave behind the Cyclops or something. We're trying to go in that direction. Why am I doing this at night? Maybe it's a terrible time, because I can't see where I'm going. Okay, well now where the hell am I? Chemistry Yak. Cave passage. No, we don't want to go to the cave passage. We want to go around. Rough step is a little bit further around the corner. Below us, over here. Okay. Run away! She's a little bit deadly, huh? Running away. Oh boy. Where's my healing factor? Run away. Alright, well hopefully we'll heal up before we get back. Where's the rest step? To my left! I can't see where I'm going anymore. So be careful. Okay. I'm dead. Fuck. I forgot that the fire guy is deadly too. Of course. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so I was down in there somewhere. He kind of half jumped up and didn't quite make it. Give me all my stuff. Alright, so I came here. For the coal. Which was behind us. Sorry, it's upstairs. And maybe in here as well. Granite. This is coal. Alright, well this is not coal, then I'm going back up to the other section. We cleared the area enough for me to access the coal? Alright, there's that, and then who's the guy over here? How am I hitting a plant to my left? Right. All this for coal. You guys all dead in there? Right, okay. And then this was the coal mine, right? Yeah, this is coal. Alright, how much do I have? I need like 50, right? We're at 68. Just wanted to kill that dead bat. I think its corpse has seen enough. Alright, let's get what we can get. And we're just gonna teleport ourselves back. Alright. World. Before we freeze to death. Where am I? Over here. Actually, Ross stepped up, wasn't freezing me. I didn't see the counter on the side. Oh, I upgraded my flame. Does that mean I don't have to worry anymore? Customize appearance. 2, we want steel bars, which is why we got all that coal. And then we're gonna need the iron ore, but, you know. At least we'll get 20 bars, that's good. Chemical goo. We got some obsidian. More of this. Wood logs. Okay. Bunch back to the other side. Granite. So we got maxed out stone, maxed out. Alright, so that'll give us enough to get we need the iron bars and the flammable goo. We're gonna need the flammable goo. This is gonna take how long? Ugh, 13 minutes. Okay, so we're working on embellishments then. So, plants, I guess. We're gonna need some clay pots. Some of these, I guess. Or the little ones. We're gonna need more wood. So in 20 seconds we'll change it. Let's make some pots. Okay, and then we're going to change to this one. Let me take this out. I'll do some of those. So we have 3 different types of pods. Alright, and then we're gonna go up to the farm and we're gonna get some flowers. Or other random plants. I think we need like the flower soil, right? Flower soil. Is that the 13 over there? Farm soil, fertilized farm soil. Here's the flowers. Okay. Craft. So we want potted plants. So we're gonna do like some of these. I want to do the little ones that are leafy. It's not giving me the... Oh. Why do I need 5? Why did you do it properly for the ones above and then you made me overmake these ones? Okay, so I gotta make more small plants. Okay, small plants. Change the recipe quick. Quick. That one, please. So 3, 4, and then we'll get a bunch. We're gonna have some extra pots. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do the little yellow flowers. Or not yellow, those are white. The white flowers are the smallest, that's why I'm choosing them. We have any soil goes back. I'm guessing I'm just gonna leave the extra. No, I'll put them back in the potting thing. So I know I have spares. Okay. Pots. Wrong ones. Pots. I'm gonna leave these here for now. Okay. So that's plant pot things. What else do we have for embellishments? We have 11 decorative items. Just books and these things. And an Alchemist showcase. Want to gather another one of these. I think I'll leave it only on this one. I also don't have this thing. What is that thing? Or this? Scientific instruments I needed to make the thing. The mortar. What would I use the mortar for? Just decoration? Sulfur nitrate charcoal sand. Sulfur nitrate charcoal sand. Sulfur nitrate. I don't have any sulfur nitrate charcoal or sand. Nitrate is laboratory. Salt and shroud sand. Salt and shroud sand. I do have some spare stuff. Oh, we're only gonna make 10 of those, that's fine. And then you needed charcoal and sulfur. Charcoal and sulfur. That was granite. I don't got 5 minutes left there. Charcoal and sulfur. You got 2 minutes. Alright. What else do we got for embellishments? A bowl. And get the glass back. Okay, so we got glass. One of those, one of those. And a... You want to do a crystal bowl or a regular clay bowl? Maybe we'll do a regular clay bowl. Keep it simple. Alright. You can have your wood back. Twigs. And there's the wood. Alright, 51 seconds. Is there anything else we need? Should we get some books? Where are my books? What do I do with those books? They're over here. So we can put an open book on the desk. And maybe just a stack of regular books. Okay, good enough. Got some stuff to work with. Put that back, that back. Sulfur we gotta hold on to. Nitrate should be done. I need the sand. Nitrate. Okay. Oh, I put clay away as well. Whoops. Wrong box. Okay, so then we have that thing. Which we almost forgot. Okay, so clay goes back. Buffer goes back. Sand is in this box. Charcoal's over here. I'm just killing time for this one to finish, which should be close. Charcoal. I have the rest of the nitrates can sit here. Okay, how much? A minute and a half, okay. Is there anything else I need? I can check the tavern quickly. I don't think any of her fabric-y things make sense.
Hello.
I mean, we have paintings. What's this one? Relic Showcase. I have 2 of these things. I have nowhere to put it yet. I'll keep that in mind. We got festive Christmas stuff? I didn't even notice those. We added Christmas stuff. Ooh, I like your flagpole, so... That would be good for a festival hall. Okay. So I won't necessarily add Christmas this year, but I might add some festival things later. to my tavern maybe? Ooh, it requires a lot of colored fabric though. Alright, come back to that idea later. It's not the goal of my current video, which is the Apothecary shop. We're keeping it simple, but we're making it look functional. Okay, so that's steel. And the reason we're doing this is because we needed lights. And he's going to give us a couple of lights. Lights. Specifically this one, which we needed more coal for as well. So not only did we need that, we needed your coal. So, I mean, you can sort of see it, how long it takes to actually make these things. So like 2 of those, we'll put those back. So we've got steel, coal, the glass as well. Glass. And then we got the flammable goo. I think that's everything. Yeah. There's hardened leather, which I suppose I can put down for now too, because we have slots. I'll just drop the extra stone too. Alright. We're almost there. For the initial, layer. The initial, we built a apothecary shop. Is it apothecary or is it an alchemist? Either way, it's both, probably. So this building has been renovated, and it's now starting to look functional. So what we needed was lights first. Okay, so we're gonna need a light in here. I should put it on this wall, actually. Come on. Let me pick that up. And we need something out in this area, which I think makes sense being on this wall. Alright. And then we have little bottles. So we're gonna put one there. Another one over here, but move it for a sec. And then we want the bigger bottle. And the book. So will go here. And I'll put this one also beside the thing. Right? So now it looks kind of like a shop. What about my plants? That was a little bit big. What else do we have? That also looks big. What about the littlest plant? Maybe do one of those. The little one. There we go. See, look. There's a little flower. So we got what's sort of is starting to look like a merchant spot. So they're mixing stuff on demand at the front with a couple of spare bottles. Maybe I should put a shelf under here. I can put some other things. Go back up. This is where I was gonna throw the other plants. Although, again, I think I'm gonna put them around in the corner here. That one's a little too small, so I'm gonna put it here. This brings it a little bit more life. They're growing some plants upstairs here. Okay. And then we got some books, which I'm going to throw on the end here. Just a little bit of embellishment. We got some flowers, some plants. We can put a bowl. And the other... on this table? And everything here. We have the tool thing. I'm gonna just throw in this corner. Actually, I can even throw it in down here, maybe? Fill that space in. Okay. Okay, and then we have the mill, which kind of looks like a mill, and then this still needs a shelf here of some sort. A proper cupboard or shelf. So let's see what else we got. I'm gonna put some more plants out front. Or I can put them just inside the door. I think ideally you'd put them maybe in the windowsill. I don't think I can get to the windowsill from here though. We can pick that up. Nope. Let's center that. Okay. Like she can pick some plants off and throw it into her mix. I think I've got so many of these too. Another one we can throw over here. Okay. What are you doing? Got a fly flying at my face. We'll put this one out here like that. Okay. So I'm just missing some stuff for the kitchen, I think. I think we need a cupboard. Maybe a butter churn? Okay. Covered. So like, ooh, these ones are expensive. I can do this style. Conifer logs, nails, lapis, and amber. Do I have 16 amber? I do. Do I have the lapis? I do. Nails, I said. Nails. What else did I say? Conifer logs? Running low on those. We'll do one of those. And a butter churn? Did I see a butter churn somewhere? Here. Wood planks, metal sheets, charcoal. So wood planks. Metal sheets.
Hello.
Oh no. We need more metal scraps. How many metal sheets do I need? Two, and then 2 charcoals. Okay, a minute and a half. I can put the rest of the clay stuff away. For next, thing I'm gonna use it on. Should check to see if the lighting is sufficient too. So we'll put this here. We'll put those here. That and that. I put the amethyst away. Amethyst. Killing time. Amber, the nails. I didn't need the nails. I better keep the nails. I always need nails. Lapis I'm done with for now.
Welcome.
8 seconds. And then we're gonna need 3 charcoals. I'm gonna steal 8. And let you guys keep making more of those. Okay. Butter churn. Let's try that. Alright, so let's see if the light is sufficient. So we can see into the shop. It'd be nice if I had like a closing sort of shuttered windows. I could open and close. Suppose I could kind of... Yeah, I think that's enough light. Kind of dark around the back, but you're not going to be, when you have to light your torches, you're going to keep your mill free of flour, I'm sure. What was I doing? I was doing the butter churn. And I was doing the kitchen cupboard thing. And I can move the little vial onto the kitchen cupboard thing. Ah, no. Like a little vial. A little vial. Ah, it might be stuck there. Fuck it. It'll be stuck there. It's fine. Alright. So I could even get a second one of these, but I'd have to gather more stuff. But it's a start. We've got a basic kitchen here. I can even do the oven. Maybe I'll build them an oven for making bread because, you know, it's a mill. Which means I have to go to the farmer lady. See what she needs. We have the production places. This thing. So bricks, clay, and metal sheets. Oh no, we need more metal sheets. Here's the bricks. Here's the clay. We need 5 of these. So it's gonna be another 6 minutes. Alright, what else do we need to do?
Hello.
I can get more of these clay jugs. Actually, no, those would be at the potter. Some more of these things. And then we're gonna need the clay. Make 1 batch of those. Okay, I don't think I need wood anymore. Okay. I'm gonna just leave you with the tropical wood. What do they want me to leave from this? You have wood acid. Okay, sure. Take the wood acid, I'll put it over here. Alright, so we have more of these pots. Clay vases. I can make some more stuff. We have some varieties. Some of these tall ones. Ta-da. All right. Dun, 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 dun. We're almost done. We just need to finish this oven, which is our metal plates. And then I think we'll call it a day.
Hey.
So we've done some nice progress. We are at 3. It's just another couple minutes. 2 more minutes. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, well, I'll let you do that, and I'm gonna throw the... I think I have some spare meat I can put away over here. Might as well kill the minutes doing something productive.
Hey!
Okay, we have this, and that's... Bell Confusion Pheromones. That looks like something I'd put in the Apothecary. I don't know what it is, but you can have it, buddy. He's not the Apothecary, he's the Alchemist. The girl is the Apothecary, he's the Alchemist. Alright.
Welcome.
Dun, 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 dun. So I wonder what I should do next week. Maybe the blacksmith on the other side of the square, just to finish off the front square. I'm not going to do it today because it's going to take too long. I'd prefer to keep it coherent in one video. Mm. 17 seconds. Let's see. I also dismantled this. I can dismantle this. Dismantle this. And that's my spare bow. Ultimate Ring of Health. That's why I don't have any regeneration. Alright. I'm wearing a different ring for some reason. The purple life leechy one. Oh, this one gives me health regen. Ring of the Air. This is my stamina regen. Alright. So anyway. Let's finish this off. Oh no, we're gonna take this up to the farmer lady. So the benefit of the water town is just going to be a lot smaller, but it doesn't have space for all the animals like this one did. So that's why you still have to keep both cities, I think. There we go, we got an oven. So now, we're going to go back. This way, this way. So as you can see, it's not really too hard to fix it up. I know it looks really intimidating in this game to try and build something, but if you keep it simple, it's not that bad. So I'm gonna put some pots in this front hall. And I was gonna put this right here. So this one's for baking, and this one's just for cooking meats on top of this stone. I wonder if I should put them connected to one another. Like, as if it's one sort of functional piece. Like that. Let's move it a little bit more to the left. Let's be designer anyway. How's that? That's not bad. And we're gonna move this to go right beside. Like so. Alright, so we can bake bread here, we can cook meat on this one, and we can store things and mix things on this thing. I can put another pot in here maybe. We will store the finished butter that's dumped into this thing. I'll throw this on the floor. Can I throw it on the floor? Or is it gonna want me to stick it in the wall? Okay, hold on. That wall is not all the way to the ground, is it? There we go. Embellishment. Alright, that's not so bad. So the kitchen looks a little bit more like a kitchen. We got some storage stuff out here. We've got our, workspace. And this is for grinding in the mill. So yeah, I think that's enough. I left the little table that we originally started with, the pail. Why not? It leaves the corner filled with something. So, and yeah, so today we built our sort of little apothecary or, alchemist shop. That is our first step in our revitalization phase of this city. So we got the main hall, the gate. The gate is now properly closed off. And now we're gonna move into the city and keep going on future episodes. And eventually, hopefully, we'll have a completed city here. Although I don't know that this city had a name, did it? It must have. I mean, they gave a name to the tavern. Maybe it's hiding underneath. I forget what the name of the city was supposed to be, but it is what it is. Alright, so we're gonna leave it there. And until next time.